Power company Skelec is encouraging customers whose income have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic to apply for the 3-month moratorium for bill payments of their electricity bills. Speaking to SK Newsline, Skelec's corporate communications manager, Patrice Harris, said customers would need to prove that they have lost their jobs in order to qualify for the moratorium.
Especially those customers who are within the tourism sector. We, through the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, have offered a moratorium, which means a deferment on payments for 3 months. These 3 months will be April, May, and June. Customers will be entitled to pay their March bill, but that payment is due up until July. So they have until July to make that payment, and then after July they will sign up for our deferred payment plan, where they will come to an agreement with Skelec as to how they intend to bring their account up to date. Customers who can show that they have been impacted, whether through a letter from their job saying that they were laid off, or a business license, or someone who is self-employed, any documentation that they can provide, that is all that we require. It's extremely simple to apply online. Skelec.kn, then you go to the customer service section, and then there is a form for COVID-19 deferred payments.
Ms. Harris said customers are encouraged to make payments if they can.
If you can make a payment, you can opt to make that payment. It's encouraged that you make a payment if you can, but most importantly, once you're on that moratorium, you're not expected to make a payment until July. We also have our deferred payment plan that customers are eligible for. Our moratorium, it's not a very broad brush. We are evaluating on a case-by-case basis, and so the most important thing for customers to do would be to apply.
Meanwhile, Ms. Harris offered customers advice during this time as it relates to conserving energy.
That's obviously because we're home for a greater period of time and we are looking at our devices, we're charging more, we might be switching on our AC units or using our fans for an extended period of time. A lot of us are working from home, which means that our computers will be plugged in and we'll be using them extensively. So I want customers to be mindful of this. Try to see as much as possible how you can conserve energy during this time, because you definitely don't want to see a skyrocketed bill because you did not pay attention or recognize that you are home for a longer period of time and you will be using more energy during this time. And we really want to, as much as is reasonably possible, to encourage our customers to be financially responsible. It does not necessarily mean that you should take all of your money and go and do panic buying or excessive shopping, but to be as responsible as possible.
The moratorium on electricity bills is part of the government's COVID-19 economic stimulus package. Audrey Huey, SKN Newsline.